Here's something nobody talks about when it comes to video ads. It's not the editing, it's not the lighting, it's not even the product. It's whether the hook matches the product's energy. A sleep product with an aggressive stunt hook? Nobody buys. An adventure product with a soft, subtle opener? Nobody watches. So I ran an experiment. 3 completely different products, 3 completely different target audiences. And I used AI to find the right hook and the right setting for each one. In real time, this is what happened.
Why spend hours doing things the hard way when AI can handle it faster and better? This tool helps you save time, boost creativity, and get more done. Whether you're working, building side projects, or just experimenting for fun, no technical background required.
What's up? Welcome back. So this video is a little different from what I usually do. Instead of walking you through how a tool works step by step, I wanted to actually use it, like properly use it, on real products, with real creative decisions. The tool is Higgsfield's Marketing Studio, and if you haven't heard of it, it's an AI that turns a product link into finished video ads, multiple formats, full production output. But the latest update added something I've been thinking about a lot, a hook generator and a settings library, which means for the first time, you're not just generating an ad. You're choosing the creative direction of the ad, the opening moment, the environment it lives in. And that's where it gets interesting, because those 2 decisions, hook and setting, completely change who stops to watch. So that's the experiment. 3 products. I picked the right hook and setting for each. We see what comes out. Let's go. Real quick, for anyone who hasn't seen this before, this is Higgsfield's Marketing Studio. You're looking at the full dashboard right here. Product input up top, paste a URL or drop an image. Below that, you pick your ad format, 9 options: UGC, tutorial, unboxing, hypermotion, product review, wildcard, TV spot, virtual try-on, and more. Then, and this is what we're focusing on today, you've got the hook selector and the settings selector. The hook library is a collection of proven opening styles, stunt and subtle categories, each with a visual preview so you know exactly what you're selecting. The settings library lets you choose the environment, realistic ones like bedroom, street, kitchen, gym, unrealistic ones like volcano rim, airplane wing, tiny reviewer. The combination of hook plus setting is essentially the creative brief for your ad. And today, we're making 3 of them. Different products, different strategies. First product, let's go. Product 1, magnetic phone wallet. This is a minimal, everyday carry kind of product. The kind of thing that solves a small problem everyone has, and doesn't scream, "buy me," when you see it. So the question I'm asking before I even touch the hook library is, what energy does this product need? It's not dramatic, it's not loud, it's clean, simple, practical. That tells me, subtle hook, not a stunt. I'm going into the subtle filter here, and I'm picking spicy. It starts with an extreme close-up, very editorial, very intentional, pulls you in without screaming. For the setting, street, handheld selfie feel, urban. That's exactly where someone who uses a minimal phone wallet lives. Format, UGC, because this product sells through organic-looking content, not through a TV spot. Okay, playing it.
Okay, so I fully stopped carrying a purse. This just snaps right on. 3 cards, holds tight, never falls off. Phone and cards, that's literally it now.
Yeah. That's right, the close-up hook draws you in, the setting feels completely native, and the product just fits. It doesn't feel placed. It feels like it belongs in that person's hands on that street. That's what matching hook energy to product energy looks like. Now, I want to show you something. I'm going to change only the hook. Same product, same setting, same format. I'm switching from spicy to product hit, which is a stunt hook. Object flies into frame, hits the subject. Very aggressive opening. Generate, and now watch the difference. See that? Same product, completely different feeling. The product hit version is more energetic, but it almost feels like too much for a minimal phone wallet. The subtlety is gone. This is the whole point of having hook options. It's not just aesthetics, it's matching the creative energy to the product's personality. The hook doesn't just start the ad, it tells the viewer what kind of world they're walking into. Product 2, a weighted sleep eye mask. Completely different category. This is wellness, self-care. The target audience is someone actively looking to sleep better. So the creative question here is different. Do you go soft and calming, match the product's energy, or do you go unexpected, disrupt the expectation and grab attention? I want to test both. So let's start with the obvious choice. Interview hook, bedroom setting, product review format. The interview hook is someone casually asking about the product in conversation. It's natural, warm. Bedroom setting makes perfect sense for a sleep product. Product review format gives it authority. Generate.
So would you say the pressure actually helps you sleep deeper?
I'm sorry, what? Who told you that? Okay, they're not wrong. This is the Weifeng weighted sleep mask. The cups are shaped so they sit completely off your eyelids, nothing pressing on them. It's 120 grams. The second it lands on your face, something just settles. I don't know how else to describe it. Zero light gets through. I've slept 8 hours twice this week.
That is exactly what you'd expect from a sleep product ad. Soft, warm, inviting. The kind of thing that runs before a meditation app and feels like it belongs there. It's good. It's safe. It'll perform for the right audience. But now, let me try something that shouldn't work on paper. I'm changing one thing, just the setting. Same product, same hook, same format, but I'm switching the setting to Volcano Rim. Yeah, a sleep eye mask. On the edge of an active volcano, generate. Okay, that is absolutely insane. And somehow it works? The contrast is so jarring, the calmness of the product against the chaos of that environment, that you can't look away. It's not the approach you'd take for a serious, trust-first campaign, but for pure scroll-stopping attention. On TikTok, on Reels, the absurdity is the hook. It turns a sleep product into a conversation starter. Product 3. Portable solar charger. This is where we get to actually let go. Adventure product, outdoor lifestyle, high energy. The people buying this are not sitting at home. They're on rooftops, on trails, on road trips. So for this one, we're going full stunt, full unrealistic, full hypermotion, no subtlety. Let's see what this thing can do. Camera bump hook. The camera operator accidentally bumps into someone mid-shoot. Chaotic energy. Instantly raw and authentic. Setting. Rooftop. City skyline in the background. That's peak adventure visual. Hypermotion format. Fast cuts, music-driven, visually aggressive. Generate.
No outlet for 3 days, phone still charging. Big Blue pulls 35 watts straight in the sun. 1.5 pounds, fits in your pack. No outlet for 3 days, phone still charging.
Okay, that is an ad. The camera bump in the opener gives it this raw, almost documentary feel. And then hypermotion takes over and it becomes a full visual statement. That solar charger looks like it belongs in a product campaign, not a random generator. One more. Same hook, same format. I'm just moving the setting to airplane wing. Generate. I mean, at some point it stops being surprising and just becomes impressive. Someone holding a solar charger on the wing of a plane mid-flight, camera bumps, hypermotion cuts. That is genuinely unexpected content. And the product, an outdoor solar charger, somehow makes even more sense in that environment. Like, yes, obviously you'd charge things on a plane wing. The point is, when the product fits the energy of the setting, even an impossible setting lands. The unrealistic settings don't work despite being absurd. They work because of it, when the product's energy matches the environment's energy. Okay, so after running 3 products through this, here's what actually stuck with me. Before this tool had a hook generator and settings library, you were essentially just generating output and seeing what you got. Now, you're making creative decisions before the first frame is generated, and those decisions change everything. Decision 1. Hook energy. Subtle hooks work for products that sell, on trust and relatability. Stunt hooks work for products that need to fight for attention in a loud feed. Getting that wrong doesn't just make a weaker ad, it sends the wrong signal to the wrong person. Decision 2. Setting. Realistic settings make your ad feel native and organic, the kind of content that blends into the feed naturally. Unrealistic settings create disruption. They make people stop because their brain can't categorize what it's seeing. Both are valid strategies. They just serve different goals. So that's the experiment. 3 products, completely different creative directions. And the thing that changed everything between them wasn't the format, wasn't the avatar, it was the hook and the setting. If you want to try this yourself, the link is in the description. Start with one product, open the hook library, pick a subtle and a stunt version of the same ad, see what comes out. That comparison alone will tell you more about your product's creative direction than a week of planning. Drop a comment. I want to know, what product would you run this experiment on? Like if this gave you something to think about. Subscribe if you want more of these. See you in the next one.